Gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hiller softball on HCAM. Tom Nappy alongside Morgan Donahue on the call as the second-seeded Hopkinton Hillers take on seventh-seeded Westwood Wolverines in this round of 8 game. And Morgan, glad you could join us for the broadcast, a little rivalry broadcast we got going on
Got a few
here.
of those this year.
But two great softball teams, two TVL rivals, and they are meeting up here today.
Don't get better than this, Tom. You know, a trip to the Final Four on the line in a game versus a TVL rival, you know, that is what you dream of. Two teams that certainly have a lot of respect for each other.
Full count pitch.
That's
and
a well
this is
hit
hit
ball.
a mile towards center field, and that is gone.
Over everything. It went over the staging fence and the permanent fence for the 2-run home run. Bridget Mulkeen and hit a home run in her last game. It was her 100th career hit, a 2-run home run. And then back-to-back games, 2-run home runs. You know, great way to set the tone for Mulkeen.
Mulkeen set to deliver. And this is hit in the air, right side, and that'll drop. And she's going to keep going to second base. Slides in. She is safe. Set to step in, and look at that. They're going to intentionally walk her.
So I haven't seen that. So you can do it without even having to throw a pitch.
Yes.
You can just say go to first.
It's just like the big leagues.
Yes. Oh, okay. I like it.
Same rules here
you know
now.
And don't have to, throw 4 pitches. I like that.
Holly Paharik had 3 intentional walks in the Marblehead game.
Really?
She didn't even get to hit.
They were doing their research then, huh?
And Callery going to drive this one into center field.
Coming
Lead
around.
runner being waved around. Throw home off the mark. She'll score. And now Holly will go to third. And how about that piece of hitting by Ashley Callery?
To first base or get a nice throw over Eve Clinton.
And
Runner's
that
going.
pitch down low. She's taken off. Slides in. And now they're going to send Riesenberger home. And this game is tied. Wind up and the pitch. And this is driven up the right side off the first baseman's glove. Here comes Paharik around to score. And it's an RBI single for Caroline Osman. Coming through big once again is the catcher.
That was a laser. Eve Clinton had a glove on it, but it was just so hard hit and well positioned off to the right side that she couldn't get the full glove on it. But a great hit there by Osman to get the RBI and put the Hillers up 3-2. We can get this out. That ball is going to the
And it's
backstop.
going to get away. Here comes Vallis, and she'll score. Elena Vallis coming around on the wild pitch, and the Hillers are now up by 2. Paharik singled in the first, was intentionally walked in the third. Ended up scoring a run in the third inning as well.
Fast
Down
baseman.
low,
First, they got her.
Oh, they got her off
But
the bag.
the runner coming down the back.
And
the
now
back
she's going to
side.
head back to first.
They got to tag her before she goes home, did they? Yes. Well, they're going to say safe, so the run scores for Hopkinton because they didn't get the tag on that. But the Wolverines would have had to tag her before the runner at third touches home to get the out without the run scoring, but unable to get that tag. That run is going to count 5-2 Hillers.
But Addie Walls, not so easy to strike out.
Infield in still for the Wolverines.
And Walls gets a good piece of this one to the fence. See you later. A grand slam for Addie Walls.
What a hit. Helping out the effort. When you see good pitchers that hit well like that, it's what a confidence builder you have where you can make a difference in helping out the effort when you're back on that mound. But what a timely hit right there. Grand slam over the left field fence to put the Hillers up 9-2.
What an absolute shot by Addie. Lineup has really made her work. And this is up the left side, and that is going to get by the third baseman. Here comes another Hiller run.
Johnson got a piece of that one, but she had to lay out a little bit for that one. It was a well-placed hit.
Oh, lots of TVL teams still standing, and here's a bunt up the first base line, and that is fair. Throw home.
Gonna be safe at home, out at first.
Was a little late. So they did get one of the outs.
So, yeah, I got the out at first, but the runner at third is safe.
Was at the plate, 1-1. Well, we'll see if what happens if it gets to that point here. And Addie Wall's going to drive this into left field. Another run will score. An RBI single for Addie Walls, who, fresh off a grand slam last inning, drives in another killer run. Wind up and the pitch, and this is driven into left field. Leadoff single for Abby Johnson.
Hard hit ball there by Johnson. You remember,
Right.
you know, all the.
Oh, and a nice steal there. Oh, they got her! It was a tremendous tag by Paharic. She jumped up, reached the glove down, and got her.
That possibility and have the tag ready.
Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the middle. Grabbed by the second baseman, throw to first. They get the out. 4-3 for out number 2.
Down the last out. Maybe someday it'll be Bridget Mulkeen Fields. She certainly earned it with what she's done in a Westwood uniform.
Pops this one up, and it's caught, and that's your ball game. The Hopkinton Hillers are heading to the Final Four as they defeat Westwood 12-2. What a tremendous run by this Hopkinton Hillers team. And the run continues on to the Final Four as they get a victory over a great Westwood team. 12-2 is your final. The bats came through big. Addie Walls was tremendous on the mound. The defense was flawless. A great win for the Hopkinton Hillers. They scored 12 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Westwood 2 runs on 5 hits and 4 errors. Your player of the game, certainly Addie Walls. And now the team coming over to celebrate their tremendous accomplishment. And Morgan, with the state tournament format, to get to the Final Four, even to be at this point, it's just tremendous.
Big shout out to the Hillers. What an incredible season. They are not done yet. They are Final Four bound after a terrific game. And look at them, they got the trophy and they are going to soak this one in. This is just a remarkable team, as I mentioned, start to finish.